It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. Look, we got a video about the celebrity junk. Corey Holcomb just ruined Anton Daniels' marriage forever. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with this all started because Anton Daniels came on the Corey Holcomb's podcast, and they had some little back and forth with the words. Anton said, "Bro, is dick sucking black men." Corey Holcomb said, Anton was what's it called? He was kissing the ass of white men. It was some crazy shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was dead after that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was dead. I thought, okay, they're gonna go on about their day. But some more shit done came out. So let's get into it and let's hear what bro talking about. Come on.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. For many of you brothers that reached out to me by email about what is going on with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels, I'm living in East Africa, and I happen.
Oh yeah, this was they got into it on this episode. I was like, damn, but it already started off kind of spicy because they think so differently from each other that it was gonna get there eventually. But you know, one person say something, the next person take it there, and then they start clashing, and no one trying to get played out on the internet, so niggas got to stand firm.
To not find out about it until a little bit later. And I went and then I examined parts of the show. There was a larger disagreement with, I would say largely when Anton Daniels told Corey Holcomb that he sucks the D of black people.
Yep.
That did not end well. And you can watch many other people's videos for that here on Black YouTube if you so desire. What I will deal with is what happened towards Anton Daniels' exit. Okay. And this is what happened.
Let me study this episode.
Shout out to the
Caucasian males.
Shout out to the. I'm not gonna on nobody.
Now, you on black people. You shit on.
I feel like I shit on you. To your face. To your face.
Oh, we got expired
on me because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
trust me,
the tough talk? I got security. You got security. Ain't
homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
you
security
gotta
people.
hire a mother to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody to
you better
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking
homie,
tough.
You
just said that
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so
You said you disrespected me in my face.
that nigga Anton did just say, I shit on you. You can't say something slick and I expect brother to say something back. Come on, man. Come on. He know what he doing. What? He hella petty. That nigga petty as fuck.
And then you act like it was all
said
good.
that I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talking about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
It don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Unless I'm tripping, but didn't Anton say didn't he just say something along the lines of, yeah, I shit on you? But my thing is this, Anton pretty much trying to say like, I'm just saying what you said. But then it's also a situation of, nigga, you don't gotta say what happened. Like, we don't gotta speak on that. We already passed that. We already discussed that. We don't gotta speak on it no more. So I think that's where Corey Holcomb coming from. So he feel like he taking shade because he like, nigga, why you still speaking on it? And Anton pretty much like, I could speak on it, but you only feel offended about it because you still feel some type of way about it. So now they just going at it now.
They just gone, man.
No, you
just gone, bro. Man. You gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before.
And I.
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your and walk over there with your bodyguard and your. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your.
You proved my point.
I got to do.
You're right.
Don't bring up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a what you explain, don't ask her to be on my show.
What?
Can she be on the show? I don't know that.
What are you talking about?
Now get your whole ass on and pay for your like you got to. Cake ass.
Oh, you
So
talking
why
spice.
is this important? I really thought about making this video a lot. The reason is I've talked to Anton off camera. I have spoken to Anton Daniels' wife. I have no problem with Anton Daniels or his wife or his daughter. He's a very hardworking content creator. But here is something that Anton Daniels is going to
Hard at work cooning. That's what he worked overtime cooning, man. He put a lot of hours in going against black people, man. Good brother right there. Good brother.
have some of the issue with if this is true. Number one, Anton Daniels has been on Fresh and Fit. I couldn't find the clip, but he's admitted online that, hey, he's been messaging ladies in the Instagram, and some chick wanted to do something. I forgot exactly what it was.
What?
But, he didn't admit to it at that particular time that he is, maybe having an extramarital affair. He didn't say that, but, obviously he was making some hints that it was some chicks in his inbox and he was talking with them. That's
Oh, shit.
Number two, he brought some young lady to the podcast with Corey Holcomb. Now, let me just tell you this. As a person who has my own podcast on my King Gunner.
Oh, so that's what he was talking about? He's talking about, nigga, get the bitch out of here? What? Damn. But hold on. Maybe the wife already know what's up. Maybe the wife, they got a little agreement going on. Maybe that's how his pimping is. Who knows? But damn. Because he be bigging up his marriage. Like, you feel me? Like, he got his bitch on check. I'm going to keep it real. Bo be talking like he got his bitch on a leash. He do whatever he say so. So if that's what he got going on, then all right, do your thing. But you got a random with you? It's not a good look.
Channel. This is not uncommon. Dudes show up to podcasts with side chicks. They show up
That's
to
crazy.
podcasts with, girlfriends, stuff like that. Sometimes wives, but usually side pieces. And
I'm not gonna lie, pulling up to a podcast with your side chick is crazy. Because a nigga go, most likely, depending on the topic, your marriage gonna come up. And then you're gonna have to be on something, yeah, I'm strong with mine, me and my woman, we good. Like, why you got your side chick 10 feet away from you off camera looking at you? Like, that's crazy. But like I said, unless they got some type of open marriage, but it's only open on one side type shit, then I don't know, bro. But based on what he be saying, I never got that type of vibe from him.
And it's nothing wrong with that if you are a person that is like, let's say, for example, me, Corey Holcomb, that's a person that's single, openly talks about being single, tricking or whatever.
Right.
The issue with Anton Daniels operates on a very high moral ground, a moral high horse.
For sure.
He talks about being married for 20 years, staying with the same woman for so long, being a father to his daughter, okay? And that other people do not know as much as what he knows. He prides himself on this stuff. Now, here you are showing up to the podcast of Corey Holcomb with somebody that is not.
See, that's what I'm saying. These niggas be talking like, why do all these niggas on that side of YouTube be hypocrites? But I mean, I guess to push that type of content, you gotta be a hypocrite, right? Because it usually goes against, unless you're just like a fucked up person, it probably, some shit that you pushing goes against your moral code. Some way, somehow. But then it becomes a thing of, does it go against your moral code if you pushing it? You feel me? So, damn. So maybe he's just a hypocrite. Maybe to be on that side of YouTube, you gotta be a hypocrite. But does being on that side of YouTube make you a hypocrite? I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just yapping, bro. I'm just talking.
Obviously, your wife, okay? Because Anton Daniels' wife, from what I understand, is never on anybody's podcast, which also lets the world believe that, okay, if you have ladies on your show or on your live streams, and again, Anton Daniels and Lapeef, they've always had very attractive, very beautiful women on their podcast. So now what people can say is, okay, well, if this is true, then is this what's been going on the whole entire time? And because you left with the girl, she was there with you, it's obvious that people are going to be able to put two and two together that you're having an extramarital relationship.
Yep.
Now, again, I don't know that this is for sure, but this is what Corey is saying. And I know that from being in a podcast situation, having my
Damn, that nigga Corey put him on blast, huh? But I mean, shit. Hey, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Yeah, my homie. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm gonna say whatever I gotta say to you. It is what it is, bro. Nigga, you shouldn't have came here on some other shit. But damn, he put bro on blast. Did he do it on, you think he did it on purpose? Or you think he was just talking all this shit and that just came up? Like, I wonder.
on podcasts that this is what content creators do. They come to different cities with somebody. It is very possible if he's flying out to LA for a podcast, tell your wife, look, I'm gonna go on the Corey Holcomb show, fly your side chick in from everywhere else, Miami, it could be a chick that, hey, look, trying to get on the Corey Holcomb show. I'm gonna see if I can get you on there, come through with me, clap him up, then trying to get her on the Corey show, which Corey don't know her and wouldn't let her on. And now this is the situation you're going in.
Damn.
And you criticize people for doing the same.
This nigga trying to start his side pieces, careers and shit in media. So that's what he be talking about when he say he be employing bitches. That he got employees. That nigga, this nigga run a talent agency or something? What he got going on?
Thing all the time. And now people are going to see that this is what you are faced with. And I don't think that Corey got any reason to lie that this is what Anton Daniels did. And this was Anton Daniels' behavior that particular day. I gotta warn content creators, such as Anton Daniels, such as anybody else, that when you are out here selling a particular ideology about yourself, whether you are a wealthy man, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a conservative, whether you are married, whether you are whatever else, okay? And when you are...
Whether you're a real nigga, whether you just... I don't know, that's the only other thing I could think of. But yeah, a lot of these niggas be capping though, bro. Because the image starts to sell itself. You just have to fit a certain person and then boom, you making money. You just keep that facade up. But if you try your best to be your most authentic self, then you good, bro. You gonna always be in style. You gonna always be trending because you, bro. You gonna have, if people really fuck with you for you and you really put your true self into your content, then you got supporters for life. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you keep on evolving, they're gonna evolve with you. You feel me? But that's kind of hard to do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to follow a tried and true method of like, okay, how do I guarantee to make money on YouTube by pushing this sort of agenda, and then they start doing that, even though it goes against their life and it goes against how they live their life in the real world. But it makes money, it pays the bills. They're gonna do what they gotta do. Fuck it.
Are a cultural critic of everybody else about what everybody else is doing, and you are sneaking around doing what you're doing on the side, especially bringing your other chicks around podcast hosts, especially somebody like, I would say somebody like Corey Holcomb, who automatically, if you don't like you, he gonna most likely come out and expose it. I mean, you see what happened with Cam Newton, and that wasn't nowhere nearly as bad as this. If you have that and you start to get their reputation, even other people will just start talking behind the scenes. It's what content creators do. All right? Damn. A lot of stuff that happens in this business, y'all don't know. There's a guy right now that's one of the biggest content creators on this continent. And behind the scenes, on camera, everybody loves him.
Okay.
Behind the scenes, he got to be the most hated guy. One of the most hated guys amongst content creators that I know here on the continent. By far. Nobody would know it. If he shows up to somebody's city, it's certain people that just really won't deal with him no more. But people talk. So then what happens is when you come out and you stand...
Damn, nigga throwing out little riddles and shit. Nigga, who? Who do we all love, nigga? Let me know. I'm trying to find out who it is, but I'm nosy, though. I'm being a little nosy. I'm not going to lie, but damn. You can't say everybody love him online, but damn near everybody hates him in the real world and just leave people wandering. Come on, O'Shea, bro. You know what you're doing.
On your videos, and you talk about America, and you talk about, all of this stuff, and you are a Christian and you love the Lord, and this is a Christian country and you're American first, and you use the fact that you are married, and then we come to find out that you out here booty clapping it up with somebody else, right. Then all you gotta do is fall out with Fresh and Fit for them to come out there and say the same thing. All you gotta do is fall out with Charleston White for them to come out and say the same thing. Yep. All you gotta do is fall out with somebody else, and then next thing you know, you got...
Hey, look, the first one starts a domino effect, man. once one thing comes out, everybody else got a story too. Stay your ass in the house, man. All right? Don't be out here living a life you can't keep up with, bro. Like I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford that, my nigga. You can't afford to go out there and lie like that, bro. Be yourself. If you really, you know what I'm saying? If you really you, and if you really want to, like, really be your authentic self out here, then shit, why start lying? But I get it.
Pictures, okay? Then your wife can find out about it. If this is what you say it is or not, I'm not sure. And I can't confirm or deny this is the case, but this is what happens with content creators. Content creators use podcast visits to clap. It's a way to travel. You ain't gotta worry about your wife being there, your girlfriend being there. You know, you can write it off. I mean, all of that is what you can do.
That nigga probably lying to his girl. It's just rumors. It's just rumors, shawty. Ain't no truth into that. You know the internet be lying. You know they be lying, you know what I'm saying? You know they want to tear a real nigga down. All that type of shit. You already know. I already know the playbook, bro. I already know what niggas finna be up in there rubbing on this girl. Like, look, shawty, he was just mad as fuck. He just making up shit. You know that was my assistant that I be, like, come on, girl. Stop it.
You're in LA, okay? And again, it just looks bad, okay? Now then what happens is, and again, like Anton is on the white right a little bit, but he does have a mixture of a black audience. So that's one thing that's good. But all it takes is for a little bit of that, and then for you to get into it with some white liberals, because the fall of Anton Daniels may not happen because of what he's saying about blacks. That might not necessarily be the case.
Nah.
The fall of Anton having...
Nah, he already said enough about black people to where if he was gonna get gone by if he was gonna get knocked off, what already happened? So now he gonna have to lose his core white supporters. You feel me? His hardcore white supporters that treat him as one of the good ones. Ones you can sit down and have a beer with. Maybe I will let you date my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, that's a little too far. But maybe I won't lock my car if you walk by me. One of those types. So if he lose them,
problems may largely come about from just other people in the community. Like, all you gotta do is just make some people mad. And what I'm saying is, white liberals, like, piss them off. Then they go and people actually start digging. People start looking for the information. People start trying to go to Instagram. People start trying to, and then all you gotta do is have the lady herself come out and say it. Like, all of this stuff could be career ending. It leads in divorce. Yeah. It leads in tragedy. It leads in all of this. So then now all of a sudden, the same thing that happened to Derek Jackson happens to you. What does that mean? That means you're going around saying that you're an expert in political.
Boy, that nigga got swiped off the map. I heard he was doing this thing over there on Facebook or some shit, or TikTok, but damn, bruh, they got that nigga off YouTube quick, didn't they?
Issues, or a commentator, in this case, Derek Jackson was an expert, and you were criticizing men for doing one thing, and then now you're doing another. All it takes is somebody big to get a hold of it, Tasha K. Because, Anton, he's getting a lot of clout, right? So, you're on the internet all the time. You're going viral all the time. Not everybody likes the fact that you're going viral all the time, okay? And then once that happens to you, you're licked, okay? And again, this is not me trying to embarrass anybody, but it was already mentioned by Corey. Let's say, for example, if I got this information, I would never put that information out, despite the fact that I've been disappointed with, some of the stuff Anton has been doing. Okay. I would not put it out, just because I've had a personal relationship with the guy to a certain degree. I've called him, I'm not going to be able to come out and just say something like that. I just wouldn't, okay? However, since Corey put it out there, yes, this money, this fame, this all of this stuff and whatever else that you plan on, on YouTube as a social media content creator, it doesn't look good. And I'm not trying to say that none of us are perfect, because I damn sure ain't. But it looks bad. It looks horribly bad. It looks terribly bad. So guys, what do you think of your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at the green?
Ooh, that's so tough, bro. See what happens? You start talking loose at the lip. Hey, man, this should show you. This should show you, bro. Don't be following these people who act holier than thou, man. We all humans, you know what I'm saying? None of us is perfect. You know what I'm saying? We all can have different opinions, but there's a moral compass one person should have. Like, every person should have. You feel me? But that's crazy, though, bro. I already know he finna be up in there telling his wife a whole lot of sweet nothings. A whole lot of promises, a whole lot of baby, I'm sorry, It's gonna be I'm going from I'm sorry to they lying to please don't leave me, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Don't write checks that your ass can't cash. I'm gone. Peace.